Do you know what the word is? The word is light. Some words are graves, and some words are lofted castles, doted by human nobility. In a word, the sorrow revealed. The word is light. The word shook the oppressor. The word is a fortress for freedom, a guide that make the nation follow it. The word is a responsibility. The word is light. These words I took from a poem by Abdurrahman al-Sharqawi. He's an Egyptian writer. And I believe the word drove our life, at least my life. I finished law school in Egypt and I started to work as a writer, something like 9 years ago. And I remember a day, a very important day in my life, 9 years ago. I was in Mansoura, and Mansoura is 120 kilometers in the north of Cairo. I was in a taxi. And you know, in a taxi, the taxi drivers a lot of time like to chit-chat. So I remember that guy, he was a bit fat guy and old, look a bit mixed between angry and also funny. He had a little beard and he was talking to me and he said, "What do you do in life?" So I said, "I'm a writer." Suddenly the guy turned and his eyes were full of tears. And he said, "What do you write?" So I say, "I write everything. Mostly I write articles, plays." And he said, "Please don't stop. You can express us. We don't know how to speak, how to talk, how to tell about our pain. Please write about us." And honestly, that's what I was doing, but somehow his words became like a push forward. A lot of my friends asked me to stop writing about politics and about people and just write commercial things. And I can understand that brings money, but also I believe I got this gift to do something with it. And I was put in a big test after 2013. We had a coup in Egypt, the military took over, and somehow my life changed very much. Before that, I was also some kind of politician, helping people and also helping some refugees in Egypt. And I remember a friend of mine, he was not happy with that. He said, "Why are you helping these refugees? They are here taking our money, taking our houses, taking our jobs." But I told him, I have a theory in my life, I call it the ping pong theory. What you do is what you get. So if today I'm helping refugees, maybe tomorrow I'm going to be a refugee and I will need help. And at that moment in 2012, if anybody told me, "Tommy, you're going to be a refugee," I would say, "Go get some help." I had everything I need. A nice job, a nice place, even some power. But as I said, in 2013, everything changed. And I had to pick a side, either to keep doing what I'm doing or to sit at home. Of course, my mother wanted me to sit at home. But for me, I found myself that my place is in the streets with the rebels. I start to write more and I start to be in a lot of demonstrations. I got shot twice by rubber bullets, but that didn't stop me. And I also didn't want to leave my country. And in a day, I was kidnapped by the authorities in 2014. I was tortured and they asked me to work with them as a spy. Again, to bring words to them. But somehow, this is not me. I cannot do that. So I decided that this is the time I have to go. I came here in the Netherlands in 2014. And then the ping pong theory started to work. every good thing I did before with refugees started to turn to me. I stayed for 11 or 12 months in procedures, and then finally I started my life here, a new life, where there were no friends, no family. Everything I built in Egypt, I had to give up and start from all over again. And honestly, that taught me to know more about appreciation. Because everything I got before, I got it for granted. Like my mother, my friends, everything. But now, or at that time, I didn't have anything and I have to get everything again, work for it. So now I kind of appreciate everything. Some people don't like the weather or the food here, but somehow I appreciate every little thing. If someone told me, hey, Tommy, we appreciate your work, that word make my day. And being a refugee can have a lot of hard times, a lot of missing, a lot of discrimination, but also can have a lot of fun, can meet a lot of new people, learn a lot of new things. And life is not always bright, sometimes it's a bit dark, but I learn from my life here to look always at the bright side. So when there is someone discriminate me, I look at the 10 persons who don't discriminate me. When there is a hard day, I look at the number of the good days I have. And that make me always keep going. In my life, I wrote more than 100 or 150 articles, 6 or 7 plays, documentaries, and I realized the importance of the word.